Hey everyone! In this video we're going to make Okinawan sweet potato and kale salad. For starters, we're going to take the potato and dice it up. Now, these potatoes have already been cooked and I've boiled them. I really think that boiling these potatoes for a salad like this makes all the difference in the world versus baking them. And the reason why is boiling them, prevents them from being dry. Sometimes baking them on a potato like this, which is low moisture, really kind of like gives you a dry experience. Now we're cutting these up, and notice I'm using the tip of my knife when I'm dicing them. And as a technique, you're gonna get a much better experience by using the front part of your knife versus the heel of your knife. We're gonna go ahead and put these in a bowl, and then we'll move on to the next step. I've got Dino Kale or Okinawan Kale that we're putting inside, and shout out to our friends at Mao Farms. They do an amazing job with local Okinawan Kale. And then we're gonna take a red onion. I just need a piece of it, so I'm just taking a small piece, and then we're gonna really slice it very thin. Now keep in mind, if you don't have a red onion, Maui onion's great, but you really wanna try to use an onion that's mild or sweet, because that'll really help and really give you a great experience on your salad. Put those in. Pomegranate, they're in season right now. I just want to show you real quickly. I'm cutting it open, and we're gonna just kind of like take the seeds, which have the flesh and the flavor on them. We'll break them up. We'll break them into the salad. And then for the rest of the needs of pomegranate, we have some here that my trusty sous chef has prepped, and we will go ahead and add them to the salad. I always like a little bit of heat with my sweet, so we'll put some chili pepper flakes, some ground mustard. Now, if you don't have whole grain mustard, that's fine. Dijon's fine. If you have regular, I'll use a little bit less. We've got some honey that just went inside there. We've got some balsamic that's going in there. You can use whatever you've got, but if you have an aged balsamic, it's gonna give you a little bit nicer, sweeter, smoother experience. These are dried cranberries, and they'll work great if you have raisins, that's fine too. Pine nuts, we're gonna put in there. A little bit of chopped thyme. If you don't have the thyme, don't let that stop you. A little bit of salt, pepper, seasoning of course. I'm just gonna move it around a little bit, just to start letting all this kind of come together. We've got some olive oil that's going in there. I like using extra virgin. It's going to give you a great experience, but again, if you've got a regular olive oil, go for it. Don't let that stop you from making this salad. Go ahead and put it in a nice serving bowl. Let all the colors kind of show. Really great fall salad. Tons of nutrients in there. Want to just kind of like pretty it up a little bit. We got some more pomegranate seeds and a little more toasted pine nuts. It looks really super delicious right now. This sweet potato and kale salad is one of those salads that is just packed with nutrients. It's a superfood salad. It's got that dark green kale and the sweet potatoes. We're using Okinawan sweet potatoes here. If you don't have them, regular sweet potatoes or yams will work fine. I put pine nuts and we have pomegranates. I think this is a great, like a Thanksgiving side. But also you could do this with mango, or you could do it with pineapple, switch out different fruits depending on the season. And the nuts, instead of pine nuts, you could do this with macadamia nuts. But a great base salad, a great one to experiment, and you can go many, many different directions. But before I get into this salad, don't forget, for more recipes like this, visit us at foodland.com.